All right, everyone. Well, I guess it is officially 10 o'clock, so we will get underway here today. Um, Thank you so much for joining us. We've appreciated everyone's attendance, and my name is Kelsey Fry. For those of you I have not met yet, I am the activities coordinator here at the Forest. I work in the Department of Resident Life, and we want to say a special thank you to the new Resident Orientation Committee for helping us plan and organize this series, and especially as we've transitioned to this virtual platform, helping us work out the kinks with that. But a few housekeeping reminders before we get started today. This session is being recorded and will be airing actually at a new time this week. It will be at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday. So if you do not want to be on the recording, we ask that you just turn your camera off. And as you may know, you've already been muted upon entry. We will be holding questions until the very end due to the group size. So if you do have a question, I'll be kind of looking through both the video and the chat at the end to make sure we're getting everybody. But you can either physically raise your hand or use the raise hand feature in Zoom, or you can type your question into the chat. So I think that about does it. And I will hand it over to, I believe, Ellen Bayer to introduce our speaker this morning.
Yes, thank you, Kelsey. I'm Ellen Bayer, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of the new Resident Orientation Committee. We're in for a treat today because we're going to talk about one of everyone's favorite subjects, food. My husband and I noticed when we moved here almost 2 years ago that when people found out we were living here, the first question they would ask was, how's the food? And we were glad that we could say, it's good, it's really good. And today you're going to meet two of the people that deserve the most credit for our being able to answer in that positive way. We're going to hear from Sharon Pitt, who is not only the Chief Operating Officer, but also the Acting Director of Dining Services. And we're also going to hear from Executive Chef Alex Brown. Now, I've never met Alex because I guess he's always busy in the kitchen, but I have been impressed with his creativity and his dedication to quality. And I'm looking forward to hearing from him and getting a tour of the kitchen. I have met Sharon back in the early part of this year. Yes, this year. She came in January of 2020, a year that we'll all never forget. And before she could even get unpacked properly, the pandemic struck and she had to deal with the lockdown like the rest of us. And then before she could get probably relaxed into that routine, she got a whole new set of responsibilities. And like you, I was impressed with the credentials of both of these presenters in the bios that were sent out as part of the announcement for this meeting. But I've thought many times about how Sharon had to be so flexible to be doing so many things at once when she had just arrived. I mean, had hardly gotten used to normal life at the Forest before everything became abnormal. And so she has met these challenges with grace and strength and flexibility, and certainly a keen sense of adventure. So it's really a privilege for me to be able to turn over the program to her, Sharon Pitt.
Wow, thank you so much, Ellen, for those very kind words. I appreciate that so much. So I'm going to actually start sharing my screen with you guys, and so that you can see my PowerPoint presentation. So bear with me for just a second, and we'll try this again, Kelsey. So can you guys see that?
I can.
Okay, great. All right, and then let me do a sound check because I don't have a very strong voice and I'm wearing a headset. So I just want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. Kelsey, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So I echo Ellen in saying welcome, good morning everyone first, and then welcome to the forest. And I appreciate you all joining us today. As Ellen mentioned, my name is Sharon Pitt, and I am the Chief Operating Officer and Acting Dining Director. And this morning, I'll be sharing a little information about dining services, and I will also discuss our various dining venues. I'll share how we are currently navigating these unprecedented conditions. I'm going to go ahead and flip here.
No, not you.
There we go. So under normal circumstances pre-COVID, there would be a guided tour included in this presentation. Unfortunately, we cannot offer that right now, so I will share a short video tour led by Chef Alex later in this presentation. After the presentation and video, we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. That said, it has been my pleasure to provide administrative oversight to the dining department for the last couple of months. The dining department consists of approximately 85 staff. This includes a director of dining, and as you know, this role is currently vacant, and I'm providing the administrative oversight for that position. Our executive chef is Alex Brown. Our dining services manager is Hadia Parker, who manages resident-related dining issues in independent living. Our health center dining manager is Tony Spain, who oversees dining in the health center. And then last but not least is Elizabeth McNamara, our dietitian. This group rounds out the dining management team. Prior to COVID-19, dining services provided meals to residents in 4 venues: Greenwoods, Heartwood, Rosewood, and Taproot. You will be able to view these venues at the end of my PowerPoint, and in addition to this, we also provided employee meals. Chef Alex will also talk more about the details and what services are provided in each of those venues. From the beginning of last fiscal year, which began October 1st, 2019 through mid-March of 2020, we served over 100,000 meals in those venues. However, because of COVID-19, around the middle of March, we discontinued in-house dining and implemented meal delivery livelihood of COVID exposure among team members and the resulting potential disruption of services. However, once delivery started, there was a learning curve. For example, certain menu items were not ideal for delivery. Some foods did not travel or transport well. Ideally, we wanted residents to open the container and see, smell, and taste an appealing dish. Because of this, we experimented with various containers and the best food options for maintaining the quality of food during transport. We also switched from plastic to paper bags. While we wanted to ensure a variety of choices during the summer months, we had to be mindful of the temperature of certain foods. For instance, desserts made with custards or creams, while delicious, could not withstand the summer heat. Therefore, our pastry chef had to think of different desserts that we're more tolerant of temperature extremes. As the temperature gets cooler, this will be less of a concern. We're happy to say that we've been able to operate safely throughout COVID by engaging proactive measures with staff through education and risk management. As a result, we've delivered approximately 500 meals per day with no disruption of services to residents. That is not to say we don't have room for improvement. We strive to get it right 100% of the time, but on occasion this does not occur, and this is an ongoing work in progress. We have the systems in place, and we are continuously working out the kinks. Within the last 2 months, we have enhanced our menu choices with more exciting options. Chef Alex has worked diligently to add variety and offer more creative menu selections, emphasizing quality within the new vibrant engagement portal. Will provide menus along with ingredients and nutritional analysis. This resident portal will be fully online soon, hopefully sometime around mid-November. Menus and dietary information will be uploaded and maintained by the dining department, and this information will be available for residents to review on the portal. This will be particularly useful for residents with specific dietary restrictions and can help them make better decisions about their menu selections. While we cannot offer individualized meals, it is our intent that all will find suitable choices among the items served. Chef Alex collaborates with our dietitian, Elizabeth McNamara, weekly to help create healthier menus and improved vegetarian options with additional protein. She has also helped in ensuring more whole Alex in evaluating recipes and offering feedback about how to customize recipes for healthier yet tasty meals, such as replacing butter with olive oil. They review each menu cycle to assess fat, sodium, and calorie content. They also consider resident feedback in developing each menu. COVID is an ongoing challenge, and we continue to be tasked with the need to adapt and flex as COVID evolves. Everything we do revolves around meeting the needs of residents while maintaining the safety of staff and residents alike. Moving forward, we will endeavor to provide food in 3 different ways. These include delivery, takeout, and limited in-house dining by reservation only. We expanded our menu options and partially reopened one venue on October 19th, Greenwoods. This venue offers takeout only during the hours of 11:30 until 6:30 p.m., 7 days a week. Greenwoods offers menu items different than those available otherwise, like burgers, fries, pizza, and various salads. So far, there has been a steady flow of orders, with pizza and burgers as the star players. The most common feedback that I have received about Greenwoods is that residents can order exactly what they want, meaning just a burger or just fries. Or you can add any of the available proteins like grilled chicken or salmon to a salad. Salads can be served as a side salad or at the entree size. When you place your order, just let the person know what you would like, and overall residents like the flexibility in this venue. We will begin limited capacity dining in Rosewood and Heartwood when we can safely do so. When this does occur, it will be limited seated service by reservation only. COVID measures will be in place with social distancing and proper sanitation. Lunch and dinner delivery will continue for residents who may be uncomfortable dining in. More details will be shared as we move closer to these changes. It came to our attention that dining services had opportunity for improvement in serving our health center residents. The improved collaboration with our dietitian has proven to be most helpful in addressing this problem. Similar to independent living, she has collaborated with Chef Alex to improve the quality of our health center options. Likewise, steps have been taken to improve the food quality by some preparation occurring closer to the point of delivery. With this goal in mind, we continue to elevate menu options with creativity and interesting choices. As we reopen, we intend to offer more complex and high-quality meals with impeccable service, presentation, taste, and experience. To this end, dining leadership has been tasked with training and setting clear expectations regarding the level of excellence and service that is expected. Our goal is that every resident has a pleasurable and memorable dining experience. What lies ahead? In our world of dining dreams, there would be a dining app for Forest residents that worked with our current systems and allowed residents to access all the information on the resident portal without the use of a desktop. With this app, residents could make reservations, access ingredients, and order takeout, all via an easily accessible app. This is not something we have initiated, but it is something we intend to explore. And while we've made every effort to be inclusive, we recognize that we have opportunity for improvement. So in the future, this activity within the dining department will be more deliberate and intentional in attempting to meet the various cultural dining needs of all residents. Ultimately, it is our desire that we provide consistent excellence in the quality of our food, excellence in service, an exceptional dining experience for everyone. Next, I'll be sharing the video portion of the presentation. We added subtitles because there was a lot of background noise as folks were actively working. It may be difficult to hear the words. However, we hope that this brief video will give you a sense and feel of each venue, and we will have an opportunity for questions after the video. So I'm going to switch over here really quickly.
Good morning. Welcome to the Forest. My name is Alex Brown. I'm the executive chef here at the Forest. Today we'll be taking a tour of the different venues we have here at the Forest. Our first stop is called Taproot. Here we have a full-service bar with a bartender ready to take your order. We do also offer a limited menu, typical bar fare such as chicken wings, nachos, and other small bites. Over here, we have a seating area next to the fireplace where residents can lounge, read a book, or converse with other residents. Over here, we have these beautiful billiard tables where you can enjoy a game of pool. And that concludes our stop at Taproot. Welcome back. This is our next stop. This venue is called Greenwoods. Here we offer takeout and to go. On the menu, we offer items such as pizzas, sandwiches, salads, burgers, and we are open 7 days a week, 11:30 to 6:30. And we also offer rapid pickup and delayed pickup. If you choose to wait, over here we have taken safety precautions. We have one seating at each table, and they're spaced 6 feet apart, and they're sanitized in between every residence. And we have a full dining staff willing to accommodate any requests that you have. And this concludes our stop at Greenwoods. Welcome back. Our next stop is called Rosewood. It's a fine dining venue. We're currently closed right now. When we resume in November, we will be offering reservations only. So let me take you a tour of our dining room. As you can see, it's warm, cozy, inviting. We have taken safety precautions. We've got tables 6 feet apart. They're sanitized in between residents, and you can choose to seat anywhere you like. On our menu, we offer items such as grilled beef tenderloin, roasted duckling, and trout, almond meat. And also, with this menu, the same menu is offered for delivery service to our residents. And one of the beautiful things about this dining room, you might just want to just relax, have a glass of wine, and just converse with other residents. And that concludes our stop at Rosewood. Welcome back. Our next stop, this venue is called Heartwood. We are currently closed right now, but let's take a tour to show you what we offer here at Heartwood. Besides inside dining, we also offer outside dining as well. Here we have chairs, tables with umbrellas. Also, we have a beautiful fountain that you can just sit outside, enjoy the beautiful weather here. Also, in Heartwood, we have a full beverage station, which includes drinks such as sodas, juices, coffee, tea, and other assorted beverages. Here, if you're wondering what these bags are, currently we're also using this area to stage delivery service, which we offer to our residents. Over here, we have an action station, which we do dishes such as paellas, risotto, taco bar, and many more. If you walk over here, in this area, we do, it's called our sandwich station. We do our classic sandwiches such as BLT, chicken salad sandwich, chicken egg salad sandwich, and we do a daily special as well that rotates on a daily basis. Here, display case, we offer pre-made salads for convenience to our residents that don't want to wait in line, just want a quick, healthy, light lunch. We do have classic salads such as Caesar, House, and Cobb salad as well. Here, we have a grill station, which we offer burgers, grilled chicken, grilled salmon, and those are grilled to your likings. Over here, we have, this area is called Comfort Lounge, which is ready to go entrees, such as stuffed flounder, Brussels sprouts, roasted chicken, just to name a few. Over here, this is our salad bar, which we keep pre-made salads. It's more like a grab and go for convenience for our residents. As we make our way over here, this is the famous pizza station, which pizza made to order. We also have calzones, strombolis, and also we have a pasta special that we do once a week that changes on a weekly basis. And that concludes our stop at Heartwood, and we'll be moving on to show you where all the magic is done. Welcome back. This is our final stop. We're taking a tour of the kitchen where all the magic happens. In this kitchen, we produce all the meals for us, which includes delivery and the healthy wellness. And to give you an idea, for delivery, we do about approximately 500 meals a day. So let's just take a quick tour of the kitchen. As you can see, it's a full-service kitchen. We have all the equipment we need to accommodate any and every meal we serve here at the Forest. Let's take a closer look at some of the different areas we have in the kitchen. And this area here, where we do a lot of our prepping, butchering, and also include pastry department. I just want to introduce you real quick to our pastry chef. Her name is Megan Lovett. fellow Megan, and she is responsible for all this wonderful desserts you have on a daily basis. And that concludes our stop here.
Hey, Alex is now here with me. So we are ready for any questions that you might have.
Right. Can you all hear me? Because my audio, I think, froze for a while. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Kelsey.
Okay. Okay. We have a few questions I saw through the chat. Does the dietitian also consider carb content along with sodium, fat, and calories?
I know that she does. She calculates that in the nutritional analysis. But as far as the things that they specifically review, I don't think that you guys focus as heavily on carbs as you do on fat, sugar.
Yeah, carb not as much. It's mostly sodium content and the fat content.
And calories.
And the calories is
Yeah.
the three major areas we kind of focus on.
There's also a question, could we get cut fruit at Greenwoods?
Not right now. This is our first area that we're reopening, so that menu is subject to change. But cut fruit is also available on the delivery menu right now. Is that correct, Alex?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're trying not to repeat things in that venue currently.
This person asked, is there a projected timeline for starting a limited in-house dining?
Yes, we initially had been focusing on the month of November, but given the current situation, we're rethinking that time frame. So we will take into consideration all of the guidance from local authorities and our health maintenance committee. So that is something we have. It's undecided. That's the short answer.
The order for delivery service must be placed Wednesday the week before. If we want to take out from Greenwoods on Wednesday of the coming week, how do we indicate that on the delivery order?
If you want to choose Greenwoods versus the delivery order, when you complete your delivery order, simply omit an order for that day, an order from Greenwoods.
And this person says they're really enjoying the vegetarian options, the curried vegetables, and the vegetables with polenta.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And there's someone requesting if there would be a no sugar dessert option.
That's in the plans. Currently, we don't offer it right away, but it's in the future plans of offering a no sugar added.
Would there be an option for a brown rice substitute for white rice in the future?
Yes, absolutely. We can incorporate that into the menu.
Okay. This person's just saying, for those of us who are diabetics, that the carb content is something that they look at more. I'm not. That's it for chat. I don't know if anyone else has a question via video. Looking through here, give me a second. If anybody has a question. I don't see anybody with their hand in the air. So I guess, oh, there's one more. Let's see. And, is there any chance we could get a list of the desserts a week, maybe each week or month?
That one's a little harder.
We can. We can get a list together. You're talking about for delivery?
Yes. She said
Okay,
yes.
yes, we can put a list together, but we'll just have a disclaimer that, you know, it'll be subject to change based on availability. But we can put a list together.
Our delivery from before Tato.
Diana, do you have a question?
Yes.
Mhm.
You have not addressed carb content. Can you list carb content for the diabetics in the community?
Well, when the Vibrant portal goes online, all of the food we serve will have complete nutritional analysis available for your review. It will have the menus, and the dietitian will break down all of that information for you on the portal. So you can access that portal and review that information at any time.
When does that portal go online?
We're anticipating a mid-November start time frame, but that is fluid.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
The delivery issue.
Scanning, not seeing anybody else here. Oh, there's one. Miss Ellman,
Yeah, raise your hand.
and you're muted, Miss Ellman, so you'll have to unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can't.
Okay. The rice question was mine, and I also wanted to know, other than brown rice, if there could be like quinoa and other grains, and also bacon needs to be cooked thoroughly. I keep getting this floppy bacon that I then have to cook again. So how could we fix the bacon issue? Thank you.
Yes, we can definitely incorporate different types of grains into the process. And as far as bacon, we hear too cooked, not cooked enough. So we cook it to a safe temperature so that it is served properly. But in all honesty, it's very difficult to find the consistency of bacon that works for all 400 of you. So that's a challenge for us.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
We have another question for Sharon.
Sure.
Did you want to address some delivery issues that we discussed?
The delivery issues are something that we are aware of. And as I mentioned in the PowerPoint, it is something that we get feedback from. Usually whenever someone calls and there is a concern, those specific issues are addressed every single time. And every single time we take advantage of any opportunity we have to learn from that failure in service. So again, it's something that we work on a daily basis, but we deliver 500 meals per day. So we're not at 100%, but we strive to get there every single day. So I appreciate it when you all give me a call and let me know, call/email, and I do hear from residents all the time about any issues in service that we have. But it is an area that we recognize we have to continue to work towards meeting that goal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Goldsmith, I see your hand.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, right. Okay. Is there going to be an option for baked potatoes occasionally?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, because actually tonight on our meal, we're serving our baked sweet potato.
Okay,
Baked white potatoes.
right. You know, and again, I love the sweet potatoes. Right, but some baked white potatoes
Sure.
would be interesting as well. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Ms. Barrett, did I see your hand?
Yes, I would like to suggest that we maybe include a side and in the to-go, in the Greenwoods to-go of fruit, because when we like do lunch as a takeout, then we don't get the fruit that usually comes with lunch on the delivery. And I personally think the fruit is one of the most valuable things that arrives at lunchtime.
Yeah.
The Greenwoods is our first foray into reopening. So as I mentioned earlier, that menu is subject to change, but at the moment, that is not something that we're offering on that menu. One of the reasons is because we do provide that fruit in another venue by delivery. So right now it's not available, but it's a possibility that we could consider it in the future for sure.
Yeah, I would really suggest you do consider it, because I think some of us we never get the fruit if we don't have the meal delivered and we do the takeout at lunchtime. That's all. That's my point.
Understood. Thank you.
All they gotta do is just put some of the cups over there and
Let's see. I don't think I see any more hands. Last call. Any questions? All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up.
Well, Kelsey, I'd like to say for those residents that have never had an opportunity, if they've joined since COVID and they've never had an opportunity to enjoy any of the venues, I most certainly look forward for them to have the opportunity to do that.
Okay.
And thank you guys for your time, and thank you for listening today.
I'm sorry, I overlooked some. We have two more questions, I think. Did Libby Whitaker have a question through the chat? Libby Whitaker. Oh, you're muted, Miss Whitaker. Question? Did you have a question? You'll have to unmute yourself, or you'll have to type it in the chat bar. One more question through chat. There's a serving size question. Just asking for more even serving sizes, especially with the veggie chili.
If the serving size question is referring to there's a variation in one day you get more green beans than another, it could be directly related to the person that's actually plating the meal. So that's very individualized. Some staff may, give more green beans than another. So that could account for some of the variability in that.
And one person is asking if the fish station will be coming back.
When we open.
We open 100%.
Yeah. When we return to complete in-house dining, absolutely, it would come back.
Any chance of chowders as a soup option?
Milk, would that travel?
Absolutely. We're in the process right now of updating the soups for the fall, but we can definitely rotate some of the soups in and out.
And then we have two people who have said, thank you so much for all of your positive effort, especially with the COVID issues. A big thank you to Chef Alex and Sharon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Dubard, I see you've raised your hand. You'll have to unmute yourself.
That's the big
I was just clapping.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not familiar with that one. All right, I guess. Right, I think that might be it. And I don't see anybody else. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon and Alex, for your time.
Welcome.
Thank you. Our pleasure.
And we will see everyone next week, I guess, for our last edition of this cycle of Life at the Forest. So thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. Bye.